Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about why we have an electoral college. Every 4 years, we in the United States go to the polls to elect a new president. This political practice has occurred in times of war and peace, social upheaval, and relative prosperity since the ratification of the Constitution in 1788. Yet that document that created our system of government did not give the people a direct voice in choosing the president. Instead, the Constitution instituted a system in which electors, equal in number to a state's congressional delegation, are chosen by the state legislatures. It is the electors, ultimately, who cast ballots to elect the president and vice president. So, how did we end up with this system? When the framers of the Constitution gathered in Philadelphia in 1787 and set about to create a new system of government, one of the many questions that they faced was how to select a chief executive. Several ideas and plans were put forward by the delegates. Edmund Randolph put forth the Virginia Plan that called for a chief executive to be chosen by the national legislature and to serve for a set number of years. In response, Charles Pinckney of South Carolina put forth a plan in which the two houses of the legislature would annually pick a president. William Patterson of New Jersey, fearing the potential of tyranny in a unitary one-person executive, proposed a multi-person executive chosen by Congress. And Alexander Hamilton believed that executive authority should be vested in a governor who served for life, chosen by electors, chosen by the people. Other plans called for the state legislatures or state governors to choose the president. In general, most of the framers were leery of popular democracy and feared that the people could not be trusted to make a proper, reasoned choice. In fact, only one delegate, James Wilson of Pennsylvania, believed that the chief executive should be chosen directly by the people. After much debate, however, the delegates could not reach a consensus and opted to table the matter. At the end of August 1787, the question of choosing a president and other contentious issues was taken up by the Committee of Postponed Parts, headed by David Brearley of New Jersey. This committee, sometimes called the Brearley Committee, was largely responsible for crafting the compromise that created the electoral system. Essentially, what the Brearley Committee created was a system of indirect popular election in which the people elected their state legislators, who in turn chose electors who then elected a president. After much discussion, this compromise was accepted by the convention and was enshrined in Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution. In creating this electoral system, the committee took into account several factors and concerns. The system insulated the presidency from the perceived danger of popular and mob passions. It also gave the state legislatures a degree of influence, reinforcing the newly created federal system. Finally, the electoral system allowed the president to be independent of Congress. From the very beginning, though, the method of electing the president was highly controversial. There were many anti-federalists who argued that the electoral system diminished the rights of the individual by silencing their voice in presidential elections. Others, like Hamilton and the Federalists, stated that the electors would form a deliberative body that would carefully weigh the qualifications of a candidate and, therefore, choose the best occupant for the presidency. By the elections of 1796 and 1800, problems in the system had become apparent. Yet, despite a few attempts to fix the electoral system, we still choose our president using the method created as a compromise in 1787. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.